Hello guys, so I'm doing the same live that I made a few minutes ago, but this time in English. My my commitment is always do important communications, important content always in English and in Portuguese. Even if my English is a broken English, is not my mother language, but make sure you can be rest assured that no content, very important content, if you only speak English you will miss it. Okay, I will do it if I do something in Portuguese that I don't do it in English. It means that it's not important and just for the Portuguese market, but I always, everything important I will do it in English. Okay, so let me talk about a little bit from my heart and to help you and to tell you what was the biggest challenge of these 20 plus years on affiliate marketing in my career. What was the biggest challenge that I faced until today? My biggest challenge was always to know what to do. Um, there was two times in my career that I was completely not. I have the formula that I talk about on the master plan. Uh, as I told you, it's always the same. Having a team support system, having a great community, and have an offer. Okay, but all these years, sometimes offer that I promote, there's problems with it. I remember one time I promote an offer, a Brazilian company that they design a marketing plan, a business plan, and after 6 months they lie completely. It was really a mess. They don't pay to no one. It was really incredible because I was 6 months without receiving money, working like hell on this offer. All my team have a lot of problems because they don't pay to no one. It was a complete mess. And then I was very affected by this. I was 1 year after these 6 months, 1 year looking for alternatives, looking for an offer that I really believe in it, and it was awful. It was really awful those times because not knowing what to do, what is the direction to to do to go, it's awful. For me, it's the worst feeling in the world. Working in something that I believe, that I have a clear plan in my head, that I really believe in it, and I really know that if I follow it, I will do my best. That's the best time for me. Okay, conquer something in a plan that I believe it's the best time for me. But when I don't have this plan because one of these the piece of the offer miss, it's really it's it's very bad. And I was there for two times. Another time was 1 year without uh, receiving no money, and don't have nothing to promote that I really believe on it. So but those times I don't put my head on the sand. No, I was looking all the time, looking all the time. And it's really hard when we don't have a clear plan in our head to focus. Okay, I sent an email today talking about the focus. If we focus, if we focus on something, the results will come. But most of the time, the focus don't come because we don't have a clear plan in our head. We don't believe that we have something in our hands that we can really transform our lives. That's why most of the time this focus don't come, because most of the time, if I think you are like me, I don't mind to work until I work whatever it takes, but sometimes we don't have this focused because we don't really believe that we have this plan in our end. So the intention to give you this training, this masterclass that I made a few days ago about the master plan was to try to download in my brain my plan. I'm very excited because I have this plan. I believe in it, and if I can help you to explain this master plan, and if you feel really that you can accomplish something doing this plan, and that you believe that you can do it, it's something that is in your range, and you believe it, then I believe that after you have this belief in you, after that you can get the focus to do it. And and uh, and I see a lot of people that can't can focus because nowadays in the marketplace there is so many opportunities, so many people trying to tell you that what they do works, that we try to find something and then we think, okay, this is it, I will start it, and then after 1 week or something you see other thing much that you think that it's much powerful, and then you go to this one and then to this one and then to this one, and never stuck with a plan. And that's the idea where I'm talking about of the focus too. Okay, so uh, in this plan, I was talking about having first one traffic source, master one traffic source, follow one mentor, one offer, and 1 year. That's really important, and with that completely focused. That's the only way. That's only the only way to go. Okay, but the the most difficult thing is to decide what is the way to go. And if I can help you on deciding, is first, that's the way I think. Okay, I'm not the owner of the truth, but it's basically how I think. And if this can help you, I'll be really, I will be really happy. It doesn't matter if you work with MSI, if you work with me or not. This is not important for me. Okay, and if this can help you, I will be happy. So. First of all, we need to be aligned with the universe. I really believe on this. Sometimes people think that this is bullshit and this is only, but I really believe on this. So what I mean when I say that we must be aligned with the universe is that it's not enough that we think that we want something. We really want to we really want to get something, we really want from our heart. So we cannot have this, oh, if it's happen, okay, if it's not happen, okay. No, we have to have this mindset of, I want to accomplish this. I really want to change my life. I want to live a completely different life. I really want that. So first you have to have this burning desire in your heart. Okay, and when you have this burning desire in your heart and you go for it and you look it really hard, then the universe align with you. Okay, and the magic will happen when you put the universe working for you, because you really focused on accomplish something. And then after you are aligned with the universe, and the universe aligned what you want, then you have to look really hard, and you can't You can't be afraid of losing. You cannot be afraid of frustrating yourself. You can't be afraid of fail, because you will fail for sure. You know, being business, trying to do something in your life, it's uh, overcome challenge after challenging, uh, overcome failure after failure. Only when we overcome failure after failure, we will succeed. There is no other way. So sometimes we stuck in fear of fail. We stuck in fear of what other people talking or what other people think about us. That's another thing. We can't take decisions based on what the other people think about what we do. Okay. Um, Another very important thing is that we overcome these fears. We have to overcome the fear of fail, because we will fail on the way, on the path. And when we align with the universe, because we really, really want something, there is another thing that we need to trust. We need to trust in our guts, our instinct. We always have to trust in our instinct if you are aligned with the universe. We don't need to we can't take decisions based on what the other people, even if it's our mother, our father, the people that surround us, that love us, our wife, our spouse, doesn't matter. We have to take the decision for ourselves. And when we have how we know that our instinct is right, or imagine that you have to decide from the path A or the path B. You have to decide it. And when you get a coin and you say, if this in this side, I will decide to go A. If it's crown, for instance, I will decide to go another way. And you send the coin, you flip the coin, and when the coin is you flip it very far away from you, and before the coin goes to the floor, you think, well, I wish that is go to the coin decide to A. You don't need to see what is the result. It's your instinct to say to you, go to the path A. It's your instinct to say that. So always trust your instinct. How can you trust your instinct? How to make the decision? That's how I do it. If you have to be in the path A or path B, always decide what you think that will make you more happy. What brings you more happiness? Because we only have one life. Taking decisions based on to pay bills only, it makes you really unhappy. And we know a lot of people that they are very unhappy. They are very, uh, what is the opposite of sweet? Can you help me? You know, they are not happy, and they put all the people around them not happy too. Because they are not doing something that they want. They're just doing something that violates them, that they do it this only to pay the bills. And this is really, really, really frustrating. And we have to have a special courage in our life to make a decision based on what makes us more happy. That's need courage. But because you are aligned with the universe, and because you really, 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 really want something in your life, this gives you the courage to go to the path that you believe that makes you more happiness. Usually, it's the most difficult path, because usually going to the path that makes you more happiness, usually it will take you from your comfort zone. And it's hard to take decisions that takes us from the comfort zone, I know. Okay. But at the in the long run, make this decision based on what you think, what you believe in your heart, that makes you happiest. At the long run, this will pay. It will pay. It will pay you, you know. And it's much, 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 much easier living life when we do something that bring us joy, bring us happiness, bring us. It will came the professional fulfillment, you know. And when we take decisions, if we do it like that, it will be much easier to make the right decisions. And it give us the courage to overcome the fear of failure, you know. So what I wish for you is that you find the plan that you really believe, that this plan help you to achieve your goals, that you find the plan that you think, that you believe in your heart that you can do it, even if you will have challenges, that you will overcome the challenges, and the plan that you find a plan that you believe that will bring you the goals and the happiness. That's what I wish for you. So, and when I as I told you, the most difficult times in my life was when I don't believe that I have this plan in my head. You know, that's the worst times of my life. And when I have this plan on my head, that I believe it, that make it more happiness for me, then the focus come 100%. And that's how I live better. That I work without feeling that I'm working. That I work without knowing the times. For instance, now I'm doing this live. It's on a Sunday, and you think that well, on a Sunday working. Oh God, no. I'm doing this. It's a really pleasure to take this from my heart and to try to help you. I'm not feeling that I'm working, you know. And so that's it. So with this master plan, I try to download from my brain to yours my plan that I believe that it can help you. Okay, but as I told you, doesn't matter if this is the plan or other, but if you focus on finding this plan, and then after you have this plan, 1 year, one traffic source, one mentor, uh, one offer, and 1 year. Okay, and completely focused and forget everything around you, forget other offers, because every 10 minutes will come another offer, and you will be completely lost, and you will not put your animal energy on it, and you don't get success. Because what's keep people of having success is here, you know, not about skills. Because skills, when we have this plan, we will learn the skills. The skills are the last. Yeah, from my brain to yours, a download, a download. And as I told, it doesn't matter if you work with me. It doesn't matter if you work in MSI. if you promote MSI, if you promote the offers that we have, if we are business partners or not, doesn't matter. Okay. Uh, I will be really happy if I can help you with some words, with some knowledge, or a tip. Imagine that you don't promote nothing that I have, and if you say, well, Silvio, what do you think about this and this and this, and if I do it like this, what do you think about with your experience? I will be delighted to give my best advice, and you follow it or not, doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if you are working with me or not. Okay, I will be. That's part of my happiness. You know, I choose long time ago to do business models that I can help people achieving their dreams. That's part of my happiness. You know, that's why if I don't promote something that I believe, and working with people, it's really a challenge. Sometimes we feel that, fuck, I don't want to work with no one. I'm tired of people, me, trying, you know, they are completely wussies. They suck your energy. It's really frustrating sometimes working with some kind of people, you know. But at the end, when you achieve your goals, when you're achieving your dreams, and you have someone that have your name in his history, it's something magical, you know. One day in one event, I was heard Jim Rohn. I had the lucky to. Jim Rohn he already died. Jim Rohn was one of the biggest business philosophers or personal development of the world. And Tony Robbins was one of his students, you know. And I had the lucky to listen to him all over the world, many times. I was the lucky to have dinner with him and so on. So I love him from the bottom of my heart. He helped me to change a lot of things in my head, and he says that there is a special magic when your name appears in other person's history. I'm getting emotional with this, you know. I live for that, you know. I live for someone says that I help him a little bit to transform their life. It's something that for me, this make me happy, you know. This this really makes me working all day long. Most of the times, I can do something in a much easier way if I do it only for me to use it. But then I spend money, energy, time to do it in a way much more difficulty, in a way that I can put my tools on service to other people. Why? Because I I really love having other people around me having more success than I, or the same success than I, or more even. And that my name appears on this history. It's this, of course, all of us work for a check, work for pay bills. Of course, I want to earn a lot of money and so on, but believe me, this kind of succession, there is no check in the world that can be bigger than this sensation. Okay, I can't explain you very well this in English, but that's what ticks me. That's what I makes me happy, even if sometimes dealing with people it's really challenging and really sometimes complicated. But well, that's what ticks me. Okay. So I wish you find something that ticks your heart. I wish that you find this master plan for your life. It can be my master plan in MSI or not, doesn't matter. But if you, I wish that you have this master plan, and then this will give you the energy to completely focused, 1000%, 1,000,000%. And if you focused, I promise you that you will find a way, you will learn the skills, you will overcome all the challenge that life will put you in front of you, and you will overcome them. You will feel great after you overcome them. Even when you are having the challenges, you feel bad with yourself, okay? And you are afraid that you can't overcome them. But I'm sure that if you focus and if you work really, really hard, if you take massive action, things will happen. This master plan is really, really easy to implement. Of course, you will have a challenge, as I told you, but making 2, 3 TikToks a day, everyone can do it. Send an email, anyone can copy, paste. For instance, Jose Almeida is someone that works with me for a long time. His English is very limited, and he challenged himself to work in the English market too. So what he do, is in my list, and when I send emails that I send it without being emails on the email sequence, he copy paste them, he change the links. Sometimes he tweak it because if the email is not, it's very personal, it tweaks a little bit, but usually I don't make so much personal emails in a way that you can copy it. So he copy paste it and he send it, you know, and that's it. So he overcome his challenge of writing in English, and he just copy my emails, even if my emails are in a broken English. If I can do it with a broken English, but with a strong heart, you can do it too. You can do it too. Okay? If I can do it, you can do it too. So have a nice Sunday. I hope that you are super fine, and thank you for listening to me. Okay? I don't know if other people here wants to say something, if they agree with me or not. But yeah, see you soon. Bye bye.